Oh.
Is your turtleneck like the groundhog? See Kate in a turtleneck. Be that lead character.
Family, the Bray family.
Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
So Danielle just told me that the prisoners holding all those guys hostage are demanding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check.
With coverage you can count on, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. A judge delayed the sentencing of a woman involved in a fatal hit-and-run accident with a local runner. After nearly 6 hours of testimony, Judge Tom Greenholtz says some facts regarding Valerie Bray and Cameron Bean are still unclear.
He doesn't want to decide on a sentence until everything is clear. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Kate Smith joins us live in the studio to bring us a recap of today's hearing. Kate.
It was a packed courtroom. There was an overflow of people supporting both the Bean family and the Bray family. For the first time, Valerie Bray publicly told her side of what happened that fatal September day.
I saw a deer die out in front of me, and I just grabbed my steering wheel and I just braced. And after that, I don't know what happened.
The state presented 911 calls, police dash cam video, and pictures of Bray's car to Judge Tom Greenholtz. Multiple witnesses were called up to testify, including the cyclist who found Bean in a ditch after he was struck.
We were both in shock that of what we had just witnessed, that we would just come across this person.
Both Cameron's mother and father took the stand for a victim impact statement. They shared memories of their beloved son. They want to see Bray serve the maximum sentence of 1 to 2 years in prison.
And she took my son that I'll never see again until I die.
Have to live the rest of our lives without him. I don't really know what to say. It's just my heart.
And Bray's friends and co-workers were also on the stand. They talked about her character, along with the person who knows her best, her daughter.
I honestly believe she would have rendered aid to Cameron Bean if she knew she did it.
But after 6 hours, the judge says he still needs more time. He acknowledged the Bean family wanting closure and asked for patience from Bray while he reviews more evidence. Well, the court will convene again on March 3rd, and Judge Greenholz hopes to have a decision then. For now, I'm live in the studio. Kate Smith, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We're learning more about a murder-suicide investigation in East Ridge. A mail carrier discovered a shocking note inside a mailbox yesterday and immediately called police. A couple was then found dead inside the home on Shelby Circle. Police identified them as being Charlie Yates and Ellen McKenzie. A police report obtained by Channel 3 does not reveal much, but it does list McKenzie as the victim in the case. Friends with whom we spoke say this was unexpected.
My mind's still, I still don't understand, you know. I probably, nobody probably ever will completely understand it.
Officers say a second, more detailed note was discovered inside the home, but they aren't saying who wrote the 2 letters. Police say the couple was taken to the medical examiner's office for autopsies. Motive is still unclear in this case.
In continuing coverage, one of the suspects in the case of a murdered Tennessee nursing student says he plans to take a plea deal instead of going to trial. Today, a status hearing was held for the 3 men charged with killing Holly Bobo. The attorney for Jason Autry confirmed he intends to make a deal. Autry, Zachary Adams, and John Dylan Adams are charged with the kidnapping, rape, and murder of the young woman. Zachary Adams' trial is scheduled to start in April in Hardin County. Prosecutors plan to try Adams' brother after that.
A new lawsuit was filed on behalf of the Woodmore Elementary bus crash victims. A Chattanooga couple who had 3 children riding on that school bus the day it crashed filed the lawsuit. Katir and Jasmine Mateen filed the suit against Durham School Bus Services and the driver, Jonathan A. Walker. One of their children, Zaira Mateen, was one of the 6 students killed in the crash. The lawsuit asks for unspecified damages.
A new bill regarding school transportation was introduced today in Nashville. If approved, the bill would require companies that transport children to and from schools to hire drivers who are at least 25 years old. They would have to be that age to receive an initial school bus driver license endorsement. The bill is sponsored by David Hawk of Greenville.
New at 11, the Walker County Sheriff needs your help to find a missing 15-year-old. Deputies say Kendall Grace Klemp ran away from her Rossville home last week. Investigators believe she's in Rossville or in Chattanooga. Have a good look there. If you have seen her or you know where she is, call 911.
A popular Rising Fawn wedding venue was severely damaged in a fire early this morning. Fire crews responded to the General Woods Inn on Deer Head Cove Road at about 4:30 this morning. South Dade firefighters say no one was hurt. The wedding venue was also the owner's home. The next wedding is scheduled for April.
It happened now. At least there's a couple of months, that we can, help a bride or whatever, maybe make some recommendations about, what she can do.
If you had an event scheduled at General Woods Inn, the owners say they'll work with you to figure out what happens next. Time now to check your forecast.
Will we see a repeat of today's beautiful weather? That's the question, Paul. Give us an answer that we like.
No, I can't do it.
I
wish I could, but things are changing already. The cold air is filtering into the Tennessee Valley as we speak. And at the bus stop tomorrow for the kids, a slight chance for a shower, nothing heavy if it happens. Should be about 49 or so at 7 o'clock in the morning and about 50 or so by 3 o'clock into the afternoon. So we're expecting some cool temperatures. Looking at Vipercast, again, this is coming up at around 7 o'clock in the morning. We can see a few very light rain showers move on by. Into the afternoon, most of the showers, if they occur at all, will be probably over North Georgia. This is around 5 o'clock. And then we're going to start to see some breaks in the cloud cover overnight for tomorrow night. And the pretty much clear skies coming up into Friday, maybe just partly cloudy skies. So Friday's looking pretty good, although it is going to be cool with temperatures probably only into the low 50s. Let's take a look right now at the radar, and this is the Viper showing some sprinkles moving across Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee, and that's all pushing our way. So we are going to see an occasional shower pop up for tonight. Nothing really heavy, but there will be a few showers. Winds are calm right now, and temperatures are dropping. 49 already in the city, 43 in Fort Payne, with 50 in Dalton, and 48 both in Athens and Cleveland, 42 already in Murphy. So the wind's not that strong. Our high was 66, 37 the overnight low. That's a really nice temperature for a high. Normal highs around 52, and that's about where we're going to be for tomorrow. Temperatures today were in the mid to upper 60s to near 70. Chatsworth got up to 70, while Dalton and Calhoun hit 69. Trenton was 67. Lafayette 66, 67 Soddy Daisy and Lakeside, 70 in Red Bank. Cleveland hit 65. So did Ooltewah, Eastridge, and Ringgold. While we had 66 up into Dayton, 67 Spring City, only 58 in Colmont. It's going to be a lot colder tomorrow up there. Athens, downtown Athens hit 70, while it was about 67 in downtown Murphy and 64 in Turtletown. Another view of Vipercast. This is the regional view. Again, a few sprinkles, very light rain showers coming up for tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, if there are any sprinkles, they'll be in North Georgia, but probably well south of our viewing area. Still some clouds in Friday in the morning, and then by afternoon, the clouds break apart, and we're going to see the sunshine come back. And right into Saturday, too, looks like a fairly nice day. 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll have more sunshine. We're going to see a few high clouds roll into Saturday night, and then by Sunday morning and into Sunday afternoon, again, we're going to see a few showers move on by through Sunday, but nothing very heavy. And then the winds will start to pick up, too, out of the southwest, and temperatures won't be too bad, but we're only expecting maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain over the next 4 days, so not that much. But lots of clouds, at least for the next 24 hours. Pikeville tomorrow, you've got a chance for a shower, especially the first half of the day, with 51. And Red Bank, you've got a chance for a shower, too. It should be about 52 for that afternoon high. Tonight, though, 45, maybe a sprinkle for tomorrow. Highs near 52 with some showers and northerly winds at 5 to 10. The best chance, I think, the first half of the day. Tomorrow night, 36 and mostly cloudy with northerly winds. And the 7-day forecast, we'll call partly cloudy on Friday at 50, partly cloudy on Saturday with 52. That's very seasonable. I think the groundhog will probably not see his shadow in the morning. It should be cloudy in the morning. And then a small chance for some showers again Sunday. Monday, small chance for showers. Chance really increases coming up on Tuesday, but warmer with 64 and some leftover showers ending Wednesday, and again 64. So nothing super cold around here, just a little inconvenient cold.
If you're predicting the groundhog won't see his shadow with no scientific proof, that could mean that winter's over.
That's, I don't even care. It doesn't matter to me what a rodent thinks.
What if that rodent's a scientist?
Now, if it was a bear,
Dr. Chuck.
it would be different.
A bear would be different.
I don't know.
Thanks, Paul.
Well, the deadline to register to vote in the Chattanooga election is Monday. Candidates for the next mayor are Larry Groen, David Crockett, Chris Long, and current mayor Andy Burke. And 6 of the 9 city council members will be decided. 3 are running unchallenged. They are Ken Smith in District 3, Carol Burtz in District 6, and Darren Ledford, District 4. Early voting is in 2 weeks, Election Day, March 7th. You can find your voting location by visiting our website, WRCBTV.com. And still to come here at 11, a maximum security prison is on lockdown after inmates held multiple guards hostage.
Plus, today was National Signing Day in high school football for going to college.
My teammates, my family, administration, and coaches, they've all been a part of this too, from pushing me through the whole process, and I'm grateful for that.
Full recap on where local athletes are going to attend college and further their playing careers. Stay with us.
with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
A standoff at a Delaware state prison is in its 12th hour. Inmates released one injured prison employee and are still holding 4 others. The Department of Corrections is working with the FBI and the Delaware State Police to end the standoff at the James Vaughn Correctional Center. Officials say a corrections officer called for help just after 10:30 this morning. When other officers responded, 5 people were taken hostage and the facility was placed on lockdown.
A correctional officer made a radio call for immediate assistance from within C building, which houses over 100 inmates.
The inmates said their reasons for doing what they are doing is because they want better education programs. They also said they want effective rehabilitation for all prisoners and information about how money is allocated to prisons. Authorities say the public is not in danger.
In Crime Stoppers, small business owners make this country and our communities work. When they're made victims by freeloaders, it hurts us all. That was the case in late October. The owner of Mimi's Mini Market on Glass Street had locked up and gone home when a couple of guys broke in and helped themselves. The primary suspect first went for the cash register. That's where we got a good look at his profile there. He carries that register out, then comes back with a blue hoodied friend to grab whatever they could find under the checkout counter. Chattanooga Police Sergeant Victor Miller tells us what they took.
They came in and they got some stuff under the counter, cigarettes and things like that. Those are items that are high value and easy to resell, so they took those items as well. In less than 10 minutes, they had everything taken out of the building.
Do you know this man? He looks to be an older black man with gray hair, and on this evening he's wearing that tan hat of some kind. This happened in the fall, so maybe you've heard a few nuggets about who did this or how. We'd love to talk to you. Crime Stoppers is at 698-3333. Up to $1,000 reward cash could be yours, and we'll never ask your name. When we come back to Eyewitness News at 11, if you're indecisive on picking this year's Super Bowl winner, maybe manatees can help.
One manatee has picked the winner correctly 8 of the last 9 Super Bowls. The U.S. men's soccer team is here in the Scenic City. Earlier this afternoon, they visited the Highland Park Commons for the groundbreaking of a new indoor soccer field. This phase 2 of the construction will bring 3 additional fields to the park. Organizers say their goal is to bring all cultures in Chattanooga together.
It was about creating a safe space for the Latino population, the growing Latino immigrant population in Chattanooga, to have a space of their own, to feel welcome, to feel that this is their city as well.
The U.S. Soccer Foundation is helping with the project. They're providing the lights on the field. The U.S. men's soccer team will play Jamaica this Friday at Finley Stadium.
The Super Bowl game coin toss will have a very presidential feel to it. Sunday, former President Bush says he's fired up to be doing the pregame coin flip Sunday evening along with wife Barbara. It won't be a far trip to make for the first couple. They are longtime residents of Houston. The news comes just 2 days after George H.W. Bush was released from a Houston hospital after he fought pneumonia for 2 weeks plus. Just last month, the two celebrated their 72nd wedding anniversary. And when I read that tonight, that is such encouraging news. He's going to be out there and taking part in the whole thing.
Yeah, glad to see it.
Have you made your pick for the Super Bowl just yet?
Well, 2 manatees at the Moat Aquarium in Florida made their picks this morning. The 2 names are Buffett and Hugh. This is the 10th year these 2 have made Super Bowl picks, and it was a split decision. Buffett came out into the open water, seemed pretty decisive, picking the Atlanta Falcons. Hugh seemed a little less sure of his pick before he settled on the Patriots. Just for the record, according to the aquarium, Buffett has accurately picked the winner 8 out of 9 years. Hugh, on the other hand, has been right just 5 of 9 times. So I guess most of us around here are pulling for Buffett's pick.
I say with them, it's a toss-up, huh?
Yeah, it is. Coming up next in sports, the dust is settling on National Signing Day. We have every angle covered.
Everything from the dozens of local kids to the big 3, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. It's all ahead in sports with Paul Shaheen and Jill Jella. Stay with us.
Take years of hard work, add a little ink, and a piece of paper. It's a dream come true. The recipe for any National Signing Day. And that dream came true at more than 20 local high schools today, which brings us to Jill Jelnick standing by live to somehow help break it all down.
Paul, some people thought it was impossible for us to include everyone that signed today, but how about we just call it the fastest 2 minutes in local recruiting? Hit the timer, let's do it. friends, family, and football. Like many that signed today, that's what led Rhea County's Jared Edwards to Memphis.
It felt like family. I loved all the facilities and the city as a whole, and the program has it's really rich in football. So, it's just a win-win for me.
Just down the street, 6 Ottawa Owls signed, headlined by quarterback Colin Thurman, who signed with ETSU. Thurman will soon meet Macaulay quarterback Robert Riddle on a regular basis. Riddle is headed to Mercer. Macaulay teammate Tyrick Stewart is a preferred walk-on at Tennessee. Jalen Noel signs with Cumberland, and Giovanni Revere is Big Ten bound at Purdue.
When I first got the offer from Purdue, that was the first thing that came to mind was the Big Ten conference and how much great football is played up there.
Another Power 5 signee was 5-star kicker Jake McClure, who received a full-ride scholarship to Oklahoma State. Christian Heritage quarterback Brandon Pogue was all smiles, switching from a Lion to a Lord, signing with Kenyon College. Calhoun had 4 signees, headlined by William Long to Penn and early enrollee Balin Spector to Clemson. Marion County's Corey Tucker has brought home some hardware the last 4 years and hopes to do the same at Reinhardt.
Marion County is all about football, and that's what they love. And that's where I'm from, so I'm all about football.
The Signal Mountain Eagles flocked to the library to watch Tadaro Hodge put pen to paper for Jacksonville State, while Bradley Central's Cole Copeland and Central's McClendon Curtis signed with UTC. Howard head coach John Starr had his hands full with the Hustlin' Tigers. 12 Tigers received partial scholarships to Bluefield, Shorter, and Hiram College.
I never thought I'd get one offer, man. Once I had got that one offer, man, I was like, I'm taking off. So, I got to get out of here.
Over in Dalton, 6 Catamounts are headed to the next level, headlined by Zeke Cobb to MTSU and Kyrick McGowan to Northwestern. At Baylor, Cole Johnson to UTC, Tyree Tolliver to Furman, Austin P gets Emmanuel Williams, and Bryce Verbal to Center College. Thomas More College will be well represented by 3 Notre Dame athletes, while Calvin Sims signed with Austin P and Patrick Johnson with Tulane.
Talking with my friends today, we're like, man, so, we've always dreamed of this, and now it's finally, coming to reality.
And believe it or not, that's not all of our local signees. A complete list is online and inside our app. Paul, back to you.
1 minute, 59 seconds. Jill, you are still employed. Thanks so much for your hard work today. Jill certainly made mention of the 5 locals that signed with UTC, so let's take a deeper look at those. 2 of them are 3-stars. Central's big man, McClendon Curtis, 6'8", 300-pound offensive lineman. And quarterback Nick Tiano, Baylor grad, Mississippi State transfer. You remember that guy, right? The second quarterback in this class, it's Bradley Central, number 10, the gunslinger Cole Copeland. A lot of Copeland's all athletes. Walker Valley wideout Bryce Nunley headed to UTC, and all-state Baylor fullback Cole Johnson, who's a legacy player.
It's always been a dream of mine to go there, honestly, since I've been a kid, and I wasn't sure it was going to work out, and they kind of came in at the last minute, and I already knew that was where I wanted to go.
Right when I met Coach Arth, I knew it was a family atmosphere, and I couldn't be more happy with the decision I made.
UTC just showed the love, like they did what they're supposed to do. Love and fairness, and everybody was treated the same, and the coaching staff are just unbelievable. We're on the visit, and they brought my brother in, and we played ball, we played pool, ate. Of course, we ate a lot,
Can't lie about that one. Now, those are just 5 of the 20 UTC signees from the day. Incoming head coach Tom Arth had just 30 days with his new staff to lock down this class after Huseman's departure. They landed 2 3-stars with 8 2-stars, including 10 from the state of Tennessee.
There's not very many schools that have the opportunity to compete for national championships every single year. There's very, very few at any level of college football. And we honestly, and in our hearts, feel that this is one of those places where you can do that. I think our student athletes that we recruited, I think they felt that, and they know what this city's about. And they know all the growth and all the excitement in the city and what Chattanooga football means.
Over at Knoxville, the big misses weren't exactly surprises. T. Higgins from Oak Ridge kept his word with Clemson, and Nashville 5-star Jacob Phillips held true with LSU. Here's the breakdown of what the Vols did land. Of course, early enrollee Trey Smith, their only 5-star, is the headliner. He's the overall #1 recruit. 2 more to brag about at the water cooler tomorrow. 4 stars, NBA running back Ty Chandler, 5th best in the nation. The 10th best safety is now of all Malik Gray. The Vols signed a total of 28.
There was a number of needs in this class. Obviously, it starts up front with the offensive line, and anytime you can add a caliber of Trey Smith, who had an opportunity to go anywhere in the country and chose to stay at home. We needed to add 3 running backs. That was very critical. You have to have depth at the running back position, and it starts with Ty Chandler. So we're excited about that.
Remember not too long ago we talked about the momentum Georgia had after that TCU Bowl win? Well, it carried over. The Dogs signed 20 total 5-stars and 4-stars. The rest of the SEC had a combined 23 total. Georgia signed 26 overall, 18 were inside ESPN's top 300, 4 were 5-stars. They added size on the O-line with Isaiah Wilson, the nation's 5th best tackle, and among other key areas, they added speed in the defensive backfield with Richard LeCounte III. He's the nation's 2nd-ranked overall safety. The class ranks 3rd overall, their first top 5 since 2012.
I'm excited about this group, and we've been on them for a long time. We tried to target these guys last year when I first got the job because we were a little behind on the 2016 class starting out. So we targeted the in-state guys and tried to go out and get our needs outside the state.
Meanwhile, in Tuscaloosa, they're turning 4 and 5 stars away. Another top-ranked class, a 7th straight #1 for Alabama, thanks much in part to 5-star LaBryan Ray, the #1 ranked defensive end, and Alabama's top in-state player, wideout Devontae Smith. He's a 4-star, but the nation's 9th ranked wide receiver. The Tide locked up 6 5-stars, 18 4-stars, and 16 future NFLers. Don't quote me on that last one.
Why wouldn't you want to go there, right? With the hardware.
Enough said.
McClendon Curtis, 6'8", 300 pounds.
Yeah, knows how to eat.
Going down the road to UTC,
Yeah.
so his parents won't have to be too sad, but they'll be glad to get him on the university meal plan.
Yeah, I would bet so. Class act, too. Love the kid.
Good deal. Congratulations. Paul Bears has your 7-day forecast when we get back.
Well, it's going to be cooler for tomorrow. We see a lot of clouds too. Temperatures at best only in the low 50s for highs. Lots of clouds and maybe a sprinkle here and there, a light rain shower, especially in the morning. But I'm only giving it a 20% chance. Friday 50, Saturday 52, and only a few isolated showers coming up on Sunday. Happy Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Chattanooga
Chattanooga
Chuck.
Chuck.
Can't forget
Have a great night.